everyone, and welcome to my very special, once a year, totally amazing Purple Day episode of Live with Lily. That's me. It's March, and I love March because it's Epilepsy Awareness Month. To me, the best day in March is March 26th because it's Purple Day for epilepsy. It's the day when everyone wears their coolest purple outfits. And you can too, to show your support for people living with epilepsy, like me. Today, I have a special treat for you. I got to talk to the person who started Purple Day for epilepsy way back in 2008. So, without further delay, I give you the one, the only, Cassidy Megan.
Oh, hello, Cassidy. Oh, I am so excited to meet you. I'm one of your biggest fans. And of Purple Day, too, of course.
Hello, Lily. It's so nice to meet you, too. And happy Purple Day to you, too.
Thanks. Happy Purple Day to you, too. Gosh, thanks so much for talking with me today and to all my friends out there, too. Now, Cassidy, you were the very person who started Purple Day. And now, it's celebrated all over the world. Wow. It's incredible. So I was wondering, what inspired the first Purple Day for you?
So my inspiration for the first Purple Day came from my own struggles with epilepsy. And I didn't know anyone else who had it, so I felt really alone and I couldn't really talk about it. No one understood. So I wanted to reach out in the broad, wide world and see if there was anyone else out there that had epilepsy. And once there was, I wanted to make sure that they didn't feel how I did. I want them to know that they aren't alone, they weren't alone, and that there's others out there going through the same thing they are, and that it's okay to talk about.
How old were you when you first started it?
I was 8.5, going on 9 years old when I first started it. Yeah.
Wait a minute, I'm 7. Wow. Gosh, that's so inspirational. As you might be able to notice that I too love the color purple. It's my favorite color. And I was wondering, why did you choose purple as the color to represent epilepsy?
Well, I chose purple because it is one of my favorite colors too. And I wanted Purple Day to be named something that related back to epilepsy. So when in my and my family's research of it, we found out that lavender was the official color of epilepsy. So, my 8-year-old mind, I was like, lavender, can't pronounce it. It's purple. It's a shade. So by calling it Purple Day, people could wear whatever shade of purple they wanted.
Wow, lavender, that is difficult to say. But I think lavender smells good though, doesn't it?
It does. And actually the scent can actually help relax people too.
Oh, that's right. I think my mom uses some of that.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I didn't know about that. Oh, but thanks for telling me. And, well, and as I know, Purple Day is my favorite day, and not just because I get to wear my purple color, but it's also a day when people learn about epilepsy. And when I hear somebody talking about epilepsy, kind of makes me feel all good inside. I mean, and I can't even explain why. It's important for people that aren't living with epilepsy to learn about Purple Day too, right?
It is.
So they can be helpful to you or to me.
Exactly. So they can help us when we have a seizure. They can help others. And epilepsy also affects not just the individual that has epilepsy. It affects their friends, their family. If you have a seizure with your friends or family members, then they need to know how to help you as well.
I know what you mean. It's always good to have people that know about me living with epilepsy. Awesome.
Definitely.
Well, thank you so much for being here today. You are awesome, Cassie. I really had fun. Bye.
I did too. Have a good day.
Cassidy is the coolest, right? I mean, I can't believe she was only 8 years old when she came up with the idea for Purple Day. Wow! People sometimes ask me, Lily, how can I support people living with epilepsy? And I tell them, you can wear purple on March 26th. You can learn all about epilepsy, and you can learn what to do when someone has a seizure. Oh, and here is a song to help you remember the steps to seizure first aid. Enjoy! Step 1, stay calm. Call out for an adult. Step 1, stay calm. Adults can really help. Just remember to stay calm. Step 2, take a look. Move objects out of the way. Step 2, take a look. Make sure the person is safe. And move objects out of the way. Step 3, now count along with me. Yeah, count it loudly. 1, 2, 3. Count until the seizure is complete. And when it's done, I need you to stay by me. Stay calm now, call out for an adult. Move objects away. You got this! Count until the seizure is all done. You stayed well, thanks. You're number 1. Na 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 na. Oh, hi, you're back. Terrific. Because I have someone else amazing I want you to meet. My new friend, Dr. Evan Lewis. He is a doctor who helps people living with epilepsy. And he knows a whole lot about our brains and our nervous system. I learned a ton from him. Check it out. You can learn a ton too.
Oh, hello, Dr. Lewis.
Hey, Lily, how are you?
Oh, it's so nice to meet you. Wow. Now I know that you're a doctor, and I know that you are a very, very special kind of doctor who looks at the brain and your nervous system to help people who are living with epilepsy.
I think you're looking for the word neurologist.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's my job, Lily. So I'm a neurologist. Another way to say that is a brain doctor. And it's a really special job. It's really fascinating. I get to think about the brain all day. I get to study the brain, and I get to teach people like you about the brain every day that I go to work. And I get to also teach or help people learn about their own brains.
Wow, that's a lot about the brain. Is there other things that you could tell our friends about being a neurologist and what you do?
So being a neurologist, Lily, it means you get to study the brain. Now, the brain is really, really, really special because the brain is like the mission control for your entire body. It does everything.
Everything.
Everything. The brain is in charge of making sure your heart beats. The brain is in charge of making sure that your lungs are breathing for you. It's also working right now and making sure that snack that you probably just ate right before is going through your body and through your stomach and into your intestines. And
you know that I had a snack. My mom always makes sure I have enough energy before I start this kind of thing.
well, I know. And that's why I said that, because I know you had that little snack. And everybody else who's watching this probably also had a snack. And I don't even know if they knew that their brain was in charge of doing all that. But while it's doing all that, it's also helping you walk around and move around and see the world and hear the world. And even on top of that, it's responsible for all of the thinking you do about all that stuff. Well, with an opportunity to learn about something like this all day long, I mean, what's not to love as for being a neurologist?
Yeah. So it's my mission control center, right?
That's a great way to think about it.
I love it. That's amazing. Now, is there anything that you do with the people that are living with epilepsy to better understand their mission control center?
Yeah, there's lots of stuff that we do, So I think that would make us ask, what is epilepsy? What is that, right? Well, when someone has epilepsy, what it means is that their brains can make something called seizures happen. That's another word that you need to know.
Yeah, well, I know that one, Dr. Lewis, because I'm living with epilepsy too, and I have seizures too.
Oh, well, then you're pretty familiar with it, but some people might not be. So we might want to ask, what is a seizure? Let's start with this. Your brain, Lily, is actually run on electricity. The same electricity that powers the lights in our room, the same electricity that runs our computers, the same electricity that charges up our phones. It's all the same, and that electricity is actually in your brain.
Wow.
But that electricity has to be really, really, really well controlled. Just like the lights in your home, it's got to be really well controlled to light up your home. Now, if that brain electricity gets out of control, it can spread all over your brain for a little short period of time. And when that happens, when all that uncontrolled electricity goes through our brain, that's what a seizure is. You can kind of think of it like an electrical lightning storm in your brain.
Oh, cool. That's a great way of explaining it. You know what I tell my friends, Dr. Lewis?
What do you tell your friends, Lily? Tell me.
Well, my seizures are called tonic-clonic. And like you would know, I fall down and my arms and my legs, they move a lot and shake. And I tell my friends that my brain is kind of like a computer. If you click on the computer too many times, the messages, well, they kind of get mixed up and your computer just shuts down. And that's what I tell my friends, because my brain is kind of happens to my brain that way too. And the messages get mixed up. And that's when I have a seizure. My dad, Dr. Lewis, he always says, "Yes, Lily, we just have to reboot you and let you rest for a bit and you're ready to go." That's pretty funny. Do all seizures look the same, Dr. Lewis?
Yeah, that's a great question, Lily. When we talk about different types of seizures, there can be all different types. So one common sign, though, for seizures is that somebody might be doing, what they normally do. Then suddenly out of nowhere, they just stop doing that and they start doing something else that might seem kind of like strange or different. This could be something like staring. It could be something like blinking a lot for no reason. They could suddenly stop talking. And that person, if you ask them, they might even feel it a little bit. They might say their stomach gets upset or they feel dizzy, and they might be able to even tell somebody at the time that that's happening. And then what might happen is that they might just go right back to what they were doing before, and they may not even remember what happened. That's kind of sometimes a really common sign of a seizure. So, someone might not even have the shaking that you were talking about. But if the seizures, if that electrical storm spreads enough in the brain, then you can have the shaking of your body all over, like you're telling us there.
Wow. So everybody sort of experiences their seizures maybe differently?
You got it. That's exactly correct.
Ah, cool. Well, I bet you went to school for a long time, didn't you, to learn about seizures and how your brain works?
Well, if you really want to know, I tell people that I finished grade 28.
Grade 28. Oh my goodness. Well, when I was at school, I was talking to my friends about being a person living with epilepsy, and some of them asked me, they asked me if they could catch epilepsy from me. Can you catch epilepsy like a cold?
No, you can't catch epilepsy, Lily. That's not possible. So it's very different from a cold in that sense.
Do you like being a neurologist, Dr. Lewis?
I love being a neurologist. It's a great job, and there's lots of fun things to discover and learn when you're working with the brain.
Ah, that's so great. Thank you, Dr. Lewis. I sure learned a lot from you today. Thank you for helping people who are living with epilepsy and for all the work that you do. It's super great how you help people live their absolute most amazing life.
Wow, that's really nice, Lily. Thank you. Well, thank you, and you're welcome.
Well, thanks so much for talking with me today, Dr. Lewis. You're amazing. And don't forget, Happy Purple Day!
Happy Purple Day. Bye, everybody.
Wow, today was a really great, super awesome, terrific day, wasn't it? It's people like Cassidy, Megan, and Dr. Lewis that make Purple Day so amazing. Oh, and of course, people like you too, because you took the time to learn about epilepsy. And to me, that is awesome. Well, thanks so much for watching Live with Lily. Remember, be kind, stay safe, and celebrate Purple Day for epilepsy on March 26th. Bye, everybody! Step 1, stay calm. Call out for an adult. Step 1, stay calm. Adults can really help. Just remember to stay calm. Step 2, take a look. Move objects out of the way. Step 2, take a look. Make sure the person is safe. And move objects out of the